If you thought Lewis Hamilton going to Ferrari is the headline of the year, you thought wrong. In the latest bombshell, the very future of Formula One is in the balance, and it all hangs on none other than Adrian Newey. Here's the full rundown. Following the buzz around Lewis Hamilton joining Ferrari, all eyes are now on the renowned designer Adrian Newey. The 65-year-old Brit is rumored to be on the brink of revealing his departure from Red Bull. Newey's potential move is stirring up excitement and speculation across the paddock. Word on the street is that Newey's not thrilled with the team's politics, and isn't too excited on being boxed into the RB17 hypercar project. His heart's still in Formula One, where he's earned a legendary reputation for being at the forefront of innovation. Even though he's not micromanaging every part of the car anymore, he's still the mastermind behind Red Bull's 7 championship-winning rides, proving he's still got that magic touch. The big question looming is when Newey can actually bid Red Bull goodbye. His contract ties him to the team until the close of 2025, coinciding with the anticipated launch of the Red Bull RB17. Talks are already underway to market the super sports car to interested buyers. Rumor has it that Newey is eyeing freedom for fresh challenges by the end of 2024. The mechanical maestro is in high demand, rivaling the top drivers in the market, and commanding a salary in the same league, a cool £10 million a year. Starting out back in 1980 at Fittipaldi, this engineering wizard is more than just an aerodynamics whiz. He's got the full picture of a car down pat. Few others in the business know tire dynamics, mechanical nuances, and car setup like he does. It's a skill set honed from his early days as a racing engineer, setting him apart as a true Formula One savant. With his reputation as a powerhouse, teams are scrambling to secure his expertise for their next big leap forward in the world of motorsport. Speculation about Newey's exit isn't exactly breaking news. Rivals have been making moves to woo the brains behind championship-winning cars for Williams, McLaren, and Red Bull. Industry insiders are eyeing him for a potential role at Ferrari. There have even been sightings of Newey at Bologna Airport, adding fuel to the rumor mill. If this pans out, then Frederic Vasseur would have orchestrated a dream team with Hamilton, Leclerc, and Newey at the helm, setting the stage for a dynasty that could surpass Mercedes' turbo hybrid era dominance, and even Max Verstappen's current reign as Formula One dictator. Aston Martin has also been in the mix for Newey's talents. The allure for the Englishman would be the chance to stay put in England, along with the extra zeros offered to him by Lawrence Stroll. For Fernando Alonso, this could be the ultimate jackpot. Maybe the crafty veteran suspected or even knew about these developments when he inked his contract renewal. Mercedes has been unusually quiet about Newey, keeping a low profile on the matter. The former world champion squad could certainly benefit from someone of Newey's caliber. His expertise with ground effect cars is unmatched, and it appears that this crucial understanding might be lacking in Brackley's design quarters. Newey could also play a pivotal role in enticing Max Verstappen to join the Mercedes team. Toto Wolff has been cautious about this move thus far, partly due to concerns about potential disruption that such an iconic figure could bring to the team dynamics. Should a rival team manage to poach Newey, his contributions might not yield dividends until at least the 2026 season. But this is exactly where things get critical, with new engine regulations necessitating entirely new cars. History shows that Newey's competence and expertise have always paid off in such transitional years, where everyone has to start from scratch. But before we make theories as to where, we have to wonder why. Why does Adrian Newey feel the need to leave a team that is in the middle of a run never before seen in Formula One history? The answer is Christian Horner. The disgraced Red Bull team principal faced accusations of inappropriate behavior toward a female staff member, but an internal investigation conducted by Red Bull's parent company dismissed the woman's allegations, and not long after, the employee was suspended, and she is currently appealing this decision. Public pressure mounted for Horner to resign as rumors spread like wildfire about internal conflicts within the team, especially regarding world champion Max Verstappen's reluctance to publicly support Horner. The scandal is now at its all-time high with the bombshell revelation that Red Bull is on the brink of losing the F1 guru credited with masterminding the dominant Red Bull cars of this century. Newey has been a pivotal figure at Red Bull since 2005, contributing to all of the team's 13 world titles, 7 drivers' championships, and 6 constructors' championships since 2010. But his tenure at the team has been stained by unease lately, especially since Horner faced allegations of sexual harassment. After Germany's Automotor und Sport initially reported Newey's stance on Friday, the BBC asserted that they had corroborated the information independently through high-level sources linked to Red Bull and Newey. Sky Sports senior reporter Craig Slater also weighed in on Friday, saying, It's a fluid situation, but there is definitely substance to the notion that Adrian Newey has decided he wants to leave Red Bull, and he has turned his thoughts in effect away from the team. That's what several senior figures close to Newey have been telling me. He has communicated informally with some senior Red Bull figures that he would like to leave the team. The reigning world champion Max Verstappen has also expressed frustration with the ongoing situation. His future at Red Bull was cast into uncertainty last month when his father Jos warned that the team risked being torn apart if Horner continued as principal. But a Red Bull team spokesperson on Thursday stated that they were unaware of Newey's reported intention to depart, telling AFP that Adrian is contracted until at least the end of 2025, and we are unaware of him joining any other team. Verstappen, who is contracted until the end of 2028, has been prompted several times to express unwavering support for Horner, but has consistently provided ambiguous responses. But he has reiterated his preference to maintain the current senior team structure at Red Bull. At the Chinese Grand Prix last weekend, Verstappen reminded the media of his support for the team's senior leadership. "I signed a long deal. The only thing I said from the beginning is we want to have a peaceful environment. Lately we have been talking about the car. I am happy about that. I am happy with the team, and there has never been a reason to leave." Verstappen holds the contractual freedom to leave if Marco loses his position, a scenario where the driver played a crucial role in supporting the Austrian during a recent period of uncertainty. But in the event of Newey's departure, Verstappen is not believed to have the same contractual liberty. He would see the exit of such a significant and influential figure as a huge loss. Mercedes has openly expressed interest in Verstappen and aims to entice him away for the 2025 or 2026 seasons. Recently, Toto Wolff has hinted that Red Bull's impressive race-winning performance alone may not be enough to persuade Max Verstappen to remain with the team. He told the media, "There are so many factors that play a role in a driver joining. Clearly, when you look at it from the most rational point of view, you can say, that's the quickest car in the hands of the quickest driver. But I don't think this is the only reason you stay where you are. Let's say for simple minds, that might be the only reason why you stay in a car, and that's it. But maybe there are more depths for some people that consider other factors too. I think that Max has that." Wolff also mentioned that Mercedes doesn't feel an urgent need to persuade Verstappen to join their team. He feels that their internal war will do all the work for them. In that respect, are we able to convince him? I don't think it's a matter of convincing. I think that Max knows motor racing better than anyone. He will take decisions that he feels are good for him. I think a few factors play a role, but he's the one that is going to trigger some more domino stones to fall in afterwards. Everybody's waiting for what he's going to do. If I was Max, I would stay at Red Bull in 2025. But I'm not Max. It is the quickest car, but there are still other factors. When asked about the possibility of signing Verstappen for 2025, Wolff said, "If I say this, I might fuck up my whole strategy. What do you think? Which team will Adrian Newey turn into champions next? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell for the hottest F1 news.